15 billionaires are building bunkers? Listen carefully, it's scary. In the last week, a jaw-dropping 15 billionaires secretly constructed underground bunkers. Billionaires such as Mark Zuckerberg, OpenAI CEO, Sam Altman, and even President Biden are rushing to build their own bunkers. Conspiracy theorists aren't buying that this is just a coincidence. So what do our wealthy elites apparently know that we don't? With global tensions at an all-time high, some speculate it's related to looming worldwide chaos. Are billionaires preparing for economic collapse, natural disaster, or even nuclear war? The timing is extremely suspicious. One truth is clear. These bunkers are not for show. They're fully equipped high-tech shelters stockpiled with years of supplies. But what terrifying threat has so worried the powers that be? Some just see paranoid panic. But could billionaires truly be receiving inside warnings of impending catastrophe? If the richest humans are now seeking shelter, should the rest of us start developing our own escape plans just in case?
Better get it through your thick head. You just cannot escape judgment. You see that? You cannot escape judgment. I mean, you've done all the wickedness you've done, you so-called billionaires. You've molested children and, had your adrenal, right? Like vampires that you are. You think you can just miraculously escape judgment by building doomsday bunkers and all that. Like the guy was talking about, he says, do they have an inside scoop? Of course they do. First of all, the Bible tells you of it. The war to end all wars, which will be fought with nuclear weapons, the Bible specifically tells you of that. You see? And they know this. This is why 2024 is like the year of them, all of them, building all these doomsday bunkers, and they can't wait to show off their doomsday bunkers. It's not for a show. They know it's coming. But they're sadly mistaken that they can just do that to escape judgment and come back with the, what they call it, phoenix rising from the ashes, the continuity of government, right? Man, you played yourself. You played yourself. If you build your doomsday bunkers in the shores of America, when the nukes rain down upon America, guess what? That will be your grave. That will be your grave. The ones that are smart, they build their, doomsday bunkers outside of America. Because the 5,000 square miles of America will be a lake of fire when all this thing pops off. The America you see today, you will see it no more. Look at the movie, what is it? I mean, Judgment Day is okay, but the Planet of the Apes, they went to the space. When they came back, it was all desert. They didn't understand that the place they were was in America. Why? Because the war to end all wars. It leveled the whole place. That's what you got coming, man. So if you're building your doomsday bunkers in America, that is your grave right there. Believe that. So this is Amos, the 9th chapter and the 2nd verse. It says, though they dig into hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukaha Kodash. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and continue to teach us this truth. Peace, salutation, shalom, shalom, shalom to all your hopeful elect Akim out there pushing this word and truth and in sincerity. And to you, Akim and Aqua, that are listening and learning, you brothers and sisters that are diligent, to you I say shalom, right? And you heard the man, the clip was seen. This 2024 is like a new thing now. Everybody's just building all these doomsday bunkers. Could it just be for show? They even had the one with Rick Ross, the rapper, boasting about his doomsday bunker, as stupid as he is, right? Nothing but a bird brain mother ucker, right? Boasting about it. See, if you build it in America, that's your ass. And if you build it outside America, guess what? When all said and done, like it says here, the Bible, the scriptures we're reading in Amos, the 9th chapter. It says, though they dig into hell, this hell here doesn't mean, where you go to burn forever. There's no such thing. And according to the Bible, hell is just when you dig the ground, right? When you dig 6 feet and bury somebody, that's hell. And another aspect of hell is a condition. Somebody says they're going through hell. Are they actually in the lake of fire going through it? Nah. It is a condition, meaning they are suffering or whatever thing that is bothering them, right? That's why you say you're going through hell. So in this regard, though they dig into hell is the doomsday bunkers, right? So though they do that, thence shall my hand take them. These are for those that didn't do it in America, because if you build your doomsday bunkers in America, that's your ass right there. That's your ass. You'll be waiting to stay there and for the radiation to subside so you'll come out. A lot of them will eat each other, because I don't care how much you think you have down there, it's not gonna be enough. You end up eating each other, drinking each other's blood, and just killing off each other. If the whole place doesn't just crash in on you when all those missiles start falling down, right? Because that's what it is. It says, though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. What is the heaven? That is the space retreats. It's not like in Mars or whatever they say they're going on the moon or whatever, because they don't actually leave the Earth's atmosphere, right? So what happens is, inside the Earth's atmosphere, because there's the Van Allen belt, or in the scriptures is known as a firmament, you cannot go through it, right? So what happens is they just go up in the sky, right? Up in the heavens, up in the sky, and build their space retreats, because they know this thing is going to pop off, right? They know very well there's going to be a World War III, and it will be fought with missiles. And America will be total lake of fire. When you hear about lake of fire, it is by the so much missiles that will rain down upon America that it will be a lake of fire. That is what the prophet saw. Babylon the Great burning. And then anybody in Babylon is going to burn with it. If you are not saved, this is where, the Christians are so quick to say, have you been saved? Saved from what? So that's what it goes into. When the scriptures is talking about salvation and being saved, it is from the nukes that will rain upon America. And the only way you're going to be saved is by the Lord, by our Lord Yahushua coming back with a host of angels, right? With what you call the UFOs or the UAPs, which is the chariot of Israel, to deliver the elect. So the only ones that will make it out of America are the elect, the 144,000, 12,000 of each tribe, and the 1/3, the rest of the 1/3, right? So if you're not part of that, you will burn. You will burn in America. You will burn. You will feel the heat. You will feel the pain, the agony, the anguish. So there's no escaping it. These rich people, like it says here, even though they miraculously end up escaping by building all this, guess what? When our Lord comes back with a whole host of angels, he is going to grab them wherever they are. Besides from America, any place else they are, right? Because a lot of them are smart enough not to build in America. They know this. They know the prophecy. They studied the prophecies. The 3rd verse, it says, and though they hide themselves in the top of a camel, I will search and take them out thence, and though they be hid in my sight in the bottom of the sea. They even have sea retreats, right, down in the ocean. Guess what? The Most High have a surprise for them. Thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. So don't think for a second all these movies about Leviathan or Godzilla, you might call it, is just a joke. There is a sea creature way deep down in the ocean. And when the time is right, the Most High will send it out to attack all this deep water retreats and things like that. You see? It says, and though they go into captivity before their enemies, thence will I command the sword, and it shall slay them. and I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good. So that's what is coming for you, man. You can build all the doomsday retreats you want. You can do all the things you want. Prepare all you want, because that's the thing with the world we live in today. They're all concerned about the fleshly, carnal aspect of things, and then I think about the spirituality of it. You know, your flesh, your carnal means can only get you so far. Your true redemption comes from the spirit. You know, for how right are you in the spirit? You can do all this wickedness and think you can just, escape all the hell that is about to be brought upon the earth. You gotta be out of your goddamn mind, man. So this is Revelation, this is chapter and the 12th verse. It says the sixth seal, terror. The 12th verse, it says, and I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. What will do that? That is the mushroom clouds, man. You know, when all those missiles begin to be shot and they start to pelt America and, various parts of the world, America and Israel is going to be totally hit. And then you have some other parts of the world that will be hit, but not totally destroyed like America is going to be destroyed, right? It says, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, right? The missiles raining down, man, when she had taken of a mighty wind. It says, and the heaven departed as a scroll, as your mushroom cloud right there, when it's rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. So that is the horrific destruction that these missiles are going to bring. Check out the movie Oppenheimer. That was just atomic bomb, and it totally effed up Japan. Like, he effed up a couple of the cities in Japan, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, right? Man, that was some serious damage. Even the dude, the scientist Oppenheimer that came up with that whole thing, he made that quote, I am not become death, destroyer of worlds. And that was atomic bomb. Now we're talking about hydrogen bomb, splitting atoms and shit, right? So this is what they're coming with. They're coming with hypersonic missiles, man. You see? They can easily invade all your defense systems. This is the new way of fighting wars. I believe it was Einstein that said after World War III, the next war will be fought with sticks and stones. In other words, that would totally crush every civilization there is, and all your armories and weapons, because there's no coming back from that. Once they let loose all these missiles they've all been building, because all these nations are now missile, they have nuclear capabilities. So when the time is right, man, they will start pulling them things out. It says, the first verse, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains. There goes your doomsday bunkers. There goes your doomsday bunkers, man. So they will build this thing as a last resort, because in their mind they will be like, okay, when all this blows over, the phoenix rising from the ashes, they will come all out and the continuity of government. But that's not how it's going to be, because while they're in there, well, the 16th verse tells you, and said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. So while they're in there, there will be an invasion. That is an invasion from the fourth dimension. An invasion from the fourth dimension. Man, that sounds like a title right there. An invasion from the fourth dimension. That's how it's going to be. So while they're in there waiting for all the hell to blow over, boom, right there. So-called alien invasion, so to speak, but it will be our Lord, Yahushai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and the host of angels, man, invading planet Earth. So when they see that, they know their time is really, really up. By there, I mean all the your banking families, your super rich, wicked elites, right? They know that, man, because they know what comes right after that. It's hardcore bondage for them. It says, "For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?" In other words, build all you want, man. You know, build all you want. You cannot escape the destruction, the hell that you all about to face. The only way to escape it is if you're of the elect and you've been living your life righteously, the best way possible. You know, because without that, any other thing is null and void. With that, all praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach HaKodash, doubling us to apostles and elders of Great Millstone. See you next time, Lord willing. Shalom. Shalom.